Hello, my name's Barry. I'm the host of Christianity Explained. I'd like to talk with you about something very important. It's about not despising small beginnings. This message is based off of Zechariah chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. If you're reading the blog post, you can see for yourself what was actually said. And I'll just give you the highlights here. The Lord's saying through Zechariah, don't despise small beginnings. He was saying that Zerubbabel, the governor of Judea, would not only lay the foundation, but finish the job that was given to him of rebuilding the temple. It was going to take time and a lot of work. And if you think about it, the governor of a province is not exactly have a lot of free time. There's a whole lot of other things going on. Plus, they were under the rulership of King Cyrus, the emperor of Persia. Yeah. So how did this relate to some guy walking on a beam of wood across a creek? Why am I even bothering with that? Well, very simple. This morning, I was considering what to write, and an old blog post came to mind. And I thought what to retool it. Okay, I found this old article that I wrote back in 2009. Yeah, that's how old my account at WordPress.com is. That old. I have to tell you, when I looked, not just at the original article, I couldn't help but notice so much changes had occurred. And I'm very appreciative of all those small beginnings that I had done when writing. All those little times that it took to learn how to effectively write. When I first blogged, I didn't even think of, I should put photos in there to break up the monotony of text. I didn't think people were interested in long blog posts because I was believing a lie that said, keep it short. People don't have a... No, actually, people will read long article if, and that's the key word, if they are interested or you motivate them to say, I do hope you read. Today's topic had nothing to do really with my writing. It had more to do with encouraging you. I want to encourage you not to be afraid of those small beginnings, not to be afraid of those seeming side steps in the process you had to go through. When I started writing, a friend or two suggested that I take some classes. Well, I did. I went to Gotham Writers Workshop and took a few courses, and they were a big help in learning some of the fine points. It wasn't the only thing. I needed a whole lot of inner healing and a lot of internal house cleaning. So, so I'm glad I took advantage of Transform, which was a 22-week course offered at my church, which was big help. Yeah. And it also laid the groundwork for my first book, which you'll find out about on my blog site. In fact, there's a photo with my book cover right there. And the book is You Are Not a Lesser Human, an anthology of overcoming. Go read it. Find out what it's about. Especially read chapter 2. Chapter 1 will be like, okay, what else is new? 2, you'll be going, oh crap. Ah, those were the only lessons I learned. Over time, those helped me to understand I needed to really learn to appreciate and have value for the work I do. All those things helped with me growing as a writer and someone who could reach out to others. That's why I say, when I look back, I'm like, wow, things have changed, and I'm glad for it. But I don't want you to say, oh, goody, I guess it is good. It depends. If you're talking about looking back and saying, wow, I see the changes in myself from that old article. Wow, I could see potentials of what I could do to retool it. Wow, that's good. Because it means that I grew. It means that you grew. That you're not the same person you used to be. Now, here's the reason I say, you don't want to be stuck in the past saying, wow, look at those were the days of old. You don't want to be doing that. No. You do want to say, wow, I move forward. Great. I can look forward to the future and saying, yeah, I can reach the goal I had set for myself and expect to see improvement. Now, here's where the spiritual part comes in. I did not walk this journey alone. Yes, I have friends that I could count on at my church. Yes, the people over at Gotham Writers were helpful. Yes, even some, though it may not seem like the brightest idea, the guys at Live Streaming Pros were helpful too. However, that's not the one I want to point you to. I want to point you to the one who went to the cross for me and went to the cross for you. I want to point to the Heavenly Father who's sitting on the throne, who desires that we come to Him and that we could learn to trust Him and have confidence that He'll help us through our battles. And He knows how to fight our battle. He knows how to help us face the challenges that are before us, whether it's online or offline. That's the one I want to point you to. Oh, it wouldn't be much of a Christian podcast if I didn't. And that's what I want to share with you. All the while that I was traveling in that road, my father didn't leave me alone. He didn't say, oh, you're doing your own thing. See ya! That was not him. It was more like, okay, Barry, I'm going to help you through this. I'm going to help you with learning, even though you may not realize it's me helping you. Let's see him over here. As long as he's willing, he'll go that way. And I can still recall the Spirit trying to help me with understanding. And He blessed me with some friends who told me, Barry, you're not a robot. You're not supposed to sit there and go, okay, waiting for the download. No, you got to sit down and actually write. Trust that the Spirit will impart things into your heart and mind what to write, but it's also up to you to receive and a willingness to do. Those are kind of important. That's the other thing. When I called to sit in the back seat and say, okay, Jesus, you have the wheel. Jesus, you do the driving. No, it's more like my butt is supposed to be in the front passenger side. I'm supposed to be co-laboring with him as we travel this crazy road of life. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm to trust him for guidance and instruction. I'm supposed to trust him. And I do mean suppose, because we don't always do that. How are you in doing that? If you're perfect, then you are because no one is. We've all made mistakes and blown it. But God is faithful. Nevertheless, I want to encourage you to read the actual article on the blog. The crossing, colon, do not despise small beginnings. It's actually, well, the title and I was kind of based on an idea to retool an old article. And I think it's a lot better. I'm looking forward to more podcasts like these, and I hope you'll listen and share these. And of course, I wanted to share the blog post that you read this from. Thank you for your time. Hope you have a blessed day. See you when I see ya.